I'm excited to have with us today. We've got Joe Connor with HomeHunter Financial and Joe Coleman with eXp Realty. And I know there's a big thing of people, why are they still on the fence of selling their homes?
Yeah, a lot of people just kind of, you see the news and there's all this uncertainty out there. And me, I like the data points and to put real numbers out there. And as of this morning, there's 7,700 single family homes listed in the MLS in Maricopa County.
Really?
So what that basically boils down to is we're at about a fifth of what normal inventory is in the valley. And so we've seen a huge uptick in pending sales. Even the National Association just came out and said there was a huge uptick in pending sales, which is kind of eating away at that already depleted inventory. So as a seller, what that does is it puts you in a great position, because whereas probably 6 months ago I had a lot of clients saying like, oh, we see signs in neighborhoods again, we're starting to see all that again.
Exactly.
That's sort of gone away, and you see kind of a sign go up here, a sign go up there, but it's not anywhere near what it was before. And so, if you do own a home and you're looking to sell, it's kind of like, what are you still waiting for? It's a good time to sell. Prices are still reasonably high, and you're not really going to have much, if any, competition out there. So buyers are going to have your home to choose from, or they're going to be renting or waiting still.
Well, I almost feel like people are just a little scared still, because all of a sudden, for that not the norm, as soon as they put it on the market, they didn't even have to put a sign up, I swear. People were buying their homes, and now this is the norm. This is what it was before, so it makes sense. And there are so many people out there that I know want to sell their homes. I'm just not, it's interesting that there's just that little fear, but it is a seller's market still. Yeah,
I mean, prices, are still pretty historically high, although
really
they have
are.
settled a little bit. I mean, if you look at, 10 years ago, what all your neighbors were selling for versus now, there's no way any of them are going to take the 10-year-ago price versus today. So telling me prices are down is all pretty relative, and it's just a really good time to get a pretty fair price for your house if you're looking to sell it, and having a line of people through the door as well. Again, you might not get the 50 or 100 offers or anything like that, but again, you're getting pretty reasonable people for a very good price.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I know people are still, obviously, no matter what, when they're selling their homes, they're going to be turning around and needing to buy the home and get qualified and everything for that too.
Yeah, exactly. And to Joe's point, we take a lot of applications from buyers all over the state looking for homes, and there's been a lot of people sitting on the sidelines. Some, concerned with interest rates a little bit, but more often than not, it's trying to find that right home. So there's a lot of people out there standing on the side that are ready to go, and they just need to find the right property. The problem, like Joe said, is that there's too many sellers that are sitting on the sidelines and waiting for that opportune time, when really the opportune time is right now. Get your home on the market. There's plenty of buyers out there that would be willing to make a move and purchase your home if they find the right home. So it's just put it out there and get it in front of the buyer pool. And
it makes sense. And I know another thing that I'd heard in the past of people also with the selling their homes, because some people feel like they have to do all these remodels, or, oh, my house isn't going to be good enough, or I have to paint it, I have to do this and whatever. But really, all they have to do is call you. You can go in and tell them what needs to be actually done, because I think people think there's a lot more that needs to be done than realistically needs to be.
Yeah, a lot of people look at their own home as the palace, and so when they're presenting it to the world, they want to make it as such.
Yeah.
And a lot of the things that people end up spending big dollars on are completely unnecessary when selling a home. So especially when there's only 7,700 other homes to look at. Buyers can't pick apart the tub or the countertop or the carpet. They really just kind of are looking for a house, looking to find a house so they can either stop renting or sell and move from wherever they're trying to get to, which is obviously the valley.
Exactly.
And they're going to want to make it their own anyways.
Right.
Exactly.
So don't try to do all these crazy upgrades.
They'll paint. I even just see so many people paint, and then the new person comes in, they buy the house, and they repaint it anyway.
Right.
So it's like,
or
why
they change
waste
the
your
carpet,
money?
or they do. Yeah, people always want to make it their own, to Joe's point. So just have a realtor out, have them come assess, and sometimes there are things to do, but a lot of times there's really not much at all.
Well, sounds good. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.